What's up, everybody? And I'm going to be talking about a new game that's going to be coming up pretty soon called Heroes of Mavia. Now, Heroes of Mavia is a combination of two different things. That is Clash of Clans, which is the mobile game, and Axie Infinity, which is a play-to-earn game. We're going to dive deeper into what that actually means. And also, I'm going to share with you some information about the roadmap, the token, and also a whitelist that is allowing people to participate in acquiring land assets. And that's going to be really juicy. So now let's go ahead and dive right deep into it. So if you're ever interested in going to this website or participating in this, make sure that if you're ever going to buy NFTs or whatever, they do have a wallet which can be either MetaMask, Wallet Connect, or Coinbase Wallet. And don't forget to join their Discord page as well. But what I find interesting about this game is that if you're familiar with Clash of the Titans, it was a really popular mobile game that had came out. And it was honestly like even my friends were playing it at friends' parties. And it was just something that was fun. You know why? Because it was on their phone. They can go anywhere, earn something. And but the thing is with Clash of the Clans, you couldn't actually acquire income from that. You would just do it for fun. So I'm surprised that people who decided to play Clash of Clans would just go out of their time, even through family time, just to play the game, because it's just that addicting and it's that fun. Because you always are incentivized to make sure that you are defending your land and also attacking other people. That's how you build the points. But this is different, because what Heroes of Mavia is, it's saying, hey, instead of you just earning these fictional tokens and that you're earning these fictional currencies, how about we give you actual currency? And that's called the Ruby token. The Ruby is going to be the in-game currency token, which we'll talk about in a little bit. So imagine you can make money off of this while on the go. That's what's great about this mobile game, which I think is huge in its potential. Now you can lead an army, infantry, vehicle, and air units, which is really great. I love that they have a little dog here as their character. You earn Ruby and other in-game resources, so you can earn Ruby by winning offensive battles, successfully defending your base, removing base obstacles, completing challenges, and much more. Gold and oil are additional in-game resources, which your base produces, and your army can steal the opponent's bases. You can also upgrade your base and your NFT and your statues. So the heroes and the statues are NFTs within themselves, and there is a video a little bit later that kind of shows you what that looks like. So that's really cool. They're using the integration of NFTs in their space. So this is the cutting edge NFT marketplace. That way it's just one hub. That way you can actually rent, sell, buy land, and it's supposed to be user friendly, so easily you can tell with your eyes. It's not too hard to understand. So if you're untech savvy, it shouldn't be no problem. And also what's great about this is that you can actually live stream your battles. Now, I don't think you could have done that with Clash of Clans. And that's what's great about the live stream, is that you can actually watch your battles. You can post it online, post it on YouTube, and you can end up, developing followers on your YouTube channel just by playing the game. I don't remember Clash of Clans doing that. Now, their base partnership manager is basically is generating passive income. And that allows you to use your land to actually make money for yourself. So you're actually in some way having the advanced tools to manage this property, right? So that's really cool. And then you can go on your global rank. You can see where you stand in the overall market, the overall playership, and that way you can compare yourself to other people who are fully active. That way you're not just like left in the dark in terms of stats. So one of the bullish things I feel that I love about this is two things. And you guys already know this as my followers. Animoca Brands, Alameda Research. That's all I have to say, because those two have been leading the charge, and everything they touch tends to follow in a good trend for the near future. And we know that 2022 is going to be the year of GameFi metaverse. And so this being right at the precipice of the beginning is excellent. This is obviously their team right here. I wanted to know a little bit more about their team because everybody shares a little bit about themselves. Sometimes they put a LinkedIn page. But what's great about this is that they're actually showing their faces. I'm so sick of seeing people adding emoji faces, Pixar faces. You guys know this. And when I went to their website, the studio itself, there are 3 questions that I wanted answered, and they answered it right here. So what blockchain is Mavia built on? It's built on Ethereum. And it's utilizing Arbitrum, which you guys know is the layer 2 scaling solution, which allows for cheaper transaction fees and also faster transactions. So you don't have to worry so much about the layer 1 gas fees and problems that usually people face in these times. So with that said, we're going to move on to the Ruby token, right? What are the uses of Mavia and the Ruby token. Well, Mavi is the core governance currency used in the Mavia ecosystem, which we talked about. You can buy, sell NFTs within the marketplace. It is also the play to earn currency, so that's something that you're going to get rewarded in, obviously, when you play. When it is earned, you can use it by defeating enemy bases in the battle, successfully defending your base. And also you can upgrade a base, which we talked about. And there's just so much more. But another thing is the economic model. Now, one of the main issues many blockchains based games are experiencing is hyperinflation. Hear me out, hyperinflation of their play to earn currency. Mavia's development team spent countless hours refining and simulating the economic model for Ruby to support a sustainable growth model for Ruby. With over 10 deflationary paths for Ruby, supported by a deep integration of the Ruby utility into the gameplay of Mavia, we believe that we have developed one of the most durable economic models in the crypto gaming. What I'm getting from this hyperinflation category is basically some games, they just create way too many tokens. I'm talking about the billions of tokens, right? When you have billions of tokens, people are very confused if this token is actually going to be used, if the price is actually going to be worth anything, because nobody wants a token that's just worth 10 cents, 20 cents. They want it in the dollars. And so obviously they created in their own team, this is what they state, their own team has created many different ways how the token can be deflationary. What does that mean? Does it mean that tokens can be burned? Does it mean that maybe tokens will be sent to a wallet that will burn the tokens, and that more people play the game, the more token supply is less and less over time? That's what it's sounding like to me. And they are basically thinking, how do we make the game sustainable, and how do we make our players want to stick around? And that is that. You have to constantly play the game. And again, if you're a huge player of Clash of Clans, this is great for you. Now, when is the game going to be launching? Okay, well, we're going to look at the roadmap here. So right now, we're past the Q4 stage of 2021. So what's Q1 of 2022? So they're going to have the token launch. So we got to keep that in mind. It's going to be the ticker symbol Mavia. They will have an NFT sale, and obviously there's going to have a staking pool. Is it going to be a staking pool of tokens? Is it going to be a staking pool for NFTs? We will find out when that information is available. But what's also really nice is Q2 of 2022, alpha and beta testing is going to be available. That way people can actually test it out, try it out, and just see how the user base is going to interact with this game. There's also going to be some Q&A testing as well, because obviously they're going to want to see how the users and everything within the team, how they experience it, because they want to make it the best that they can before actually releasing it. Now, Q3 of 2022 is the public beta launch, so that way when people actually start using it in the masses, that way we can actually test to see, is this going to be working at the massive scale that they want it? And that's the scalability, right? Because that's what Arbitrum is for, layer 2. Now, the web platform should be released and the NFT marketplace will launch at that time. So it's actually very early on in stages, but it's good to be aware of this now because I want you guys to be informed. Now, Q4 2022, Mavia global launch, which is the launch of the game, the token, everything that you can, it's basically going live by the end of the year is what they're saying. Another thing I want to share with you guys is, you guys know this, I'm very bullish on GuildFi. I love GuildFi, I own GuildFi tokens. And they actually invested and are forming a partnership with the Heroes of Mavia. Now, in an article recently, what is this $500? Okay, so this is where the Axie Infinity and Clash of Clans come into play. So they state, bridging two gaming powerhouses together. Heroes of Mavia bridges two of the largest gaming powerhouses together, which is Clash of Clans and Axie Infinity, both of which are extremely well known. Very true. The key elements of Clash of Clans that Heroes of Mavia will look to integrate are, very important, base building game concept, which is basically overlooking the game. You get to see from overhead of the battles, and you get to use your finger on your phone, that type of user interface. Online multiple gaming, multiplayer at least gaming, that way more players can play with you. We know that. Live streaming, leadership boards. You can do the NFT decorative skins and customizations, and you can also upgrade your buildings because there are different tiers to different buildings, which we'll talk about in the next slide. Now, Axie Infinity, which we know is like the strong horse in the play to earn game right now, and is the main narrative of the play to earn story. This is how Heroes of Mavia kind of adopts that model, which is blockchain based. That's already amazing. Play to earn model, amazing. NFT assets, amazing. You can't do that in Clash of Clans. Dual token model, scholarship model, proprietary NFT marketplace, aka that just means simply you own the asset and nobody else does, and there's proof of it in the blockchain. Now, the core gameplay mechanics is creating value through the battle and conquering, earning while offline, and matching skill levels. So basically, when you earn while offline, it's basically just like with Clash of Clans. When you turn off your phone, you're basically your property, your base is going to be defending for you while you're sleeping or while you're working at the office. This is why some people are okay turning off their phone, but they want to come back to it because they want to say, at least they want to see if their base is safe and everything else. You know, that's what's great about Clash of Clans. And this is what Heroes of Mavia is doing it. So GuildFi and Heroes of Mavia, to ensure that all GuildFi community members will have the chance to play and participate in the Heroes of Mavia, GuildFi has announced a $500,000 worth of land alongside making a strategic investment in their governance token, Mavia. So obviously they see potential in this. GuildFi is not only partnering with Heroes of Mavia, they're already partnered with Seaball, which is built on the Binance Smart Chain, and they're also partnered with Axie Infinity. So that's really cool. Now, last thing I want to tell you guys is the whitelist event. This is the Mavia Land Settlers program. Be sure to go to their website and check this out, because this is something that you can get in early, and it actually starts today. So make sure to check out this website. And basically, if you want to partake in the whitelist, you can either be a content creator, you can create arts and memes, so much more. And that's basically it. And so if you go to their Discord page, you can see that people, when they sign in, you're assigned basically a number of what member you are in this. And you can already see like someone from Neo Tokyo is actually being a part of this as well. Now, the amount of members is actually quite low. It's actually 23,000. It's not a lot. And that means it's really early on at stage. You have to be sure to verify yourself. But this is a great way to stay in touch with everybody and stay in touch with the game and the creators. So that's basically it, guys. I think that this game can become something new. It's one of the first things that I've seen in this space that involves mobile gaming and Clash of Clans feels. And it's taking that model and it's just basically like doing... It's you know, Clash of Clans did all the hard work, and this is aiming to be the next AAA blockchain-based builder game, right? So I'm really looking forward to this. I am looking forward to when the token launches for Mavia, and I'm looking forward to the whitelists where other people can participate in this. And I want you guys to participate in this too. So be sure to follow them on Twitter and be sure to follow them on their website. I'll be keeping a close eye up on this, and when more things come about this game, you know me, I will keep you guys informed. So guys, leave a comment down below. How do you feel about this game?